Ooh.
Wow.
Okay, welcome back, guys. Hello.
Hello.
All right, so there's only one more person to go through what they need to do today. So, Nipa, can you let us know what your plans for the day are?
Nipa's going to spend most of his day at this point sitting down with his mystical tome and a ritual spell called Comprehend Languages.
Perfect. Okay, so let me get your tome over here.
This is what you call breaking the game speedrun.
Okay.
I'll read the spell out to you.
Yeah,
For the duration, you can understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear or see. You can also understand any written language that you can see, but you must be touching the surface on which the words are written. It takes about 1 minute to read one page of text. This spell does not decode any secret messages in a text or a glyph, which such as an arcane sigil, isn't part of a written language. So I'd understand the language part, but the decoding of the magical stuff is still up to me.
Yeah. Okay, so you go through. You see Shilao. He himself is reading a tome, him sort of thing. He looks up, gives you sort of a nod, but he's a bit engrossed in what he's doing.
Yeah, that's fine.
You've been
I
given
go
access
off
to
to
the
a corner.
library,
Yeah.
so
I go off to a corner, and I begin making my circles with soot and salt around the book. Little pinch here and there, as I should. And then
soaking
after
it.
10 minutes, woof, light up quickly, and I have ritual cast comprehend languages, and I begin flipping through the book,
Okay.
page by page.
Page by page. All right. So the front page. Okay. It remains unchanged, but it has been revealed to you. Okay. So it is. The highlighted ones are just words that you knew. Okay. Is Nipa, I am trapped and need your assistance, or our world is doomed. Take this tome and learn all you can from it. You and your companions are my only hope. Keep them close and you will have a chance to free me. Okay. The next part of the book, as you know, is the spell book, which is where you've been gaining spells as you've been sort of studying it. Again, it's all different sort of languages, but in your mind, it all swims into your most common language, which is what?
Naturally it's Draconic.
Draconic. So
that's what I write my spells in.
Perfect. So it all actually resolves itself into Draconic. However, looking at the spells, there are certain things that just don't make sense to you. They're just sort of swirling round. Make an Arcana 17 check.
Ooh.
Okay.
So these were the glyphs, I think.
Yeah, I want to see if he...
Yeah, Arcana. Let me get my roll up. Good rolls.
Oh,
Really
No.
bad rolls.
Right, but
no,
there's
I
something
think
you just
think
can't...
it's overloading.
Yeah, it's overloading.
This hour. I think what happened is
did not
it's
make
just so
sense.
new and so much. This first hour of reading, I can't make anything out.
Well, yeah, I mean, the bit of frustration you sort of like going through. After the spell section, you do find something else, though. Okay, this is now talking about magic. Okay,
Ooh.
and in much more detail than you have ever seen before. It's talking about old Netherese magic. Now this is like magic that's level 10, 11. It talks about a level 12 spell that was made once and everything. Actually, which was involved in the death of Mistral, the god before Mistra. And one of the reasons why magic was limited down to level 9. It talks about the skein of magic that weaves around the world. It talks about Mistra and her maintaining of the weave. And it talks about cooperative magic. Magic with more than sort of like one person, more than one field of magic, being able to do things together. The words are very, very clear, but it's like trying to read a university like paper on
But
hawking radiation from a black hole.
probably, yeah.
It's very
but
hard
for a
to...
level 20 intelligence wizard with like 8 arcana or 8 history, I think it's more understandable than like it's not more understandable to him than it would be for most people.
Yeah, but it's riveting, mate. It's not
He is
magic that you
engrossed.
know. The magic you know
No.
forms a small portion of all of this.
Yeah.
There's bits and bits that you recognise, but this
Mm.
is something vast and at the moment far beyond your comprehension.
Yeah.
But this
Yeah, no,
this last section of the book is probably at least half of it. There's a lot of information there.
He would spend his entire night reading through the
Reading
back
through
two
and all
sections.
that.
The theory of high level magic and then the spellbook section again.
Mhm.
I think it'd be about every hour he switches, like trying to make something from each.
And it's getting a little bit dark through the windows and everything, and you see Shalal, and he sort of goes and he casts a light spell on an orb by the door. And as you've started to be seeing, you see a little sort of weave magic stretched from his fingertips to touch to the light bulb. Okay, you know the spell, you've seen it before, but now you're actually beginning to see a link between the practitioners and what they're trying to do.
I think at that point, like just to test something out, he just cast a minor illusion in his hand. Like I think just like he creates like a bit of smoke that just puffs from his hand,
A bit of smoke that
and he
puffs up.
watches.
Okay.
Yeah, just from minor illusion to see what happens.
Yeah. Okay. So you see runes that appear very similar to if you sort of had this down on a scroll book or something like that, appearing around where your hand should be, very faint, very glimmering, and you see them merge together and actually then form this flame. Yeah, you can see magic.
Yeah, that's
cool.
I'm gonna note that down somewhere.
Yep.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna note that down my additional features and traits.
I'll
it's
give
not
you a hint.
just
That
like-
will become very, very important later on. Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna put that in my no way to
So
put it.
now,
I'm gonna put it in. I'll put it in floors.
I'll put it where you.
Can see. I'll put it on the front page.
Okay. And also mention that you've learnt about cooperative magic, but you don't know how to use it. You've learnt of cooperative magic. That particular bit actually goes into how, in particular, how high elves. High elf high magic is the perfect example of cooperative magic. Yeah. So it's like a whole group would come in and they would create a vast spell at a particular time, have so many different complex elements, and they can do incredible stuff, far more than can be done by one highest level mage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he spends his night doing that. Like, I think at like as it gets dark, you see, like he pulls out like a flask and begins taking sips and reading. And should I make another Arcana check? Or was the 9 was that the 9 for the night? Because
that was for to see if you learned to spell on today.
Yeah.
So unfortunately not.
Yeah, that's fine.
So the back of your neck is beginning to ache with all the sort of studying and everything like that, and you reach sort of back to sort of scratch it, and yeah, your shoulders, between your shoulders, it's itchy and it's really, really painful. Maybe it's sitting in this position for so long you're not sure.
Yeah, I think at that point he closes it up, just packs up his salt and that, just puts all that back in little cork bottles in his pouch, and he waves good night to Chandriel, and then
he
heads to
absently
bed.
gives you a wave.
Yeah.
Okay, so if that wraps up what everyone wants to do, where's everyone staying tonight? What's he doing?
I'm gonna go to the
Hang on,
inn.
give me 1 second. I just need to sort out the cat's chair. She's
Yeah,
complaining it's not flat.
Yoshie.
Yeah,
Can you hear her?
I
Yeah.
heard her meow, yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Well, if you're standing on it, how can I flatten it, you stupid thing? That's as good as I can do with you standing on it. All right.
Dumb cat.
So, yeah, Eldas, I think you're sort of... Are you actually staying with Quasha until later, or are you going to come back and meet him? Are you going to try find some lodgings with the other guys, or are you just absent?
No, I go to the inn. I need a drink and something to eat.
Is there an inn?
There isn't an inn. You stayed at the barracks last time.
The barrack.
Yeah.
Oh,
Those
I'm
aren't
sure.
free.
Where was the place where the barmaid was then?
The barmaid.
That's
That
back
was a
in-
different campaign.
That's back in Port Nines, isn't it?
No, you mean
maybe.
Ruby, the Dragonborn barmaid?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
That was a different campaign.
That's my campaign, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay, it's down
Right.
down here. All right, so I'll drag you all. You all sort of stay in the barracks overnight. Okay.
If we have the option, yeah.
Charmander has to stay in the pit with the horses.
Oh. Okay, well, there's no horses left. But if you stable Charmander with the other Velociraptors, okay, interesting. All right. Okay,
They
so
won't let
you
me
all
into the
sleep.
barrack.
You grab something from basically the mess hall, as you are currently working for the,
Oh,
the
I mean,
garrison. You sleep. It's fine. You get up in the morning. What's the first thing that you're doing?
I go to Sikori.
You go see Corey.
breakfast.
Okay.
I didn't go back to him in the evening.
Sorry.
I need to go back to that guy.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay.
You've skipped.
Yes.
All right. So
Skipped in
he
the jump.
will-
I just
he-
wanted a drink.
he leads you through the forest again. Okay, and he's going to see. He takes you to the bear. He basically said, "I only have time to take you to one thing," and you sort of say, "That's the one I want. That's the one I want." I'm right. Yeah, that's the one you want.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, you're going to be approaching him? Okay. So your nature check.
Oh.
Well,
My nature's so bad. Like, can't I do animal handling?
Okay, animal handling to go to him, and then it was the nature check to learn. So yes, so you're allowed to approach him. So there's like a bit of a huff from him, but you get close enough, and you can sort of touch him, and you sort of say, in you know, because you can speak to animals, you say, you know, it's okay. I really respect your form, and I want to know it. All right, do a nature check at advantage.
Yes, please,
I
please,
really,
please.
really admire you.
Yes!
Yes. All right, so the bear. Right, so let's have a look. Bear form.
Woo.
Okay, is it the black bear? Let's check. Black bear's challenge half. Yes.
Hopefully it's a brat. Oh, okay.
Okay, so if I edit the black bear, it can be edited, controlled by Eldas and me. Save change. Okay, that should be available for you to drag on. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
You have black bear form. Alright, so let's just have a quick look and see the particular things that gives you. So you get a multi-attack, which is a bite
Yep.
and a claw. Your bite is a +4 and they're both +4 to hit. Perception, keen spell, you've got 19 hit points. You do have
15.
a climbing speed as a black bear.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
And perception's alright too. Keen smell, you have advantage on perception checks that rely on smell. Right, I think you've got all your major forms that you need really now, which is all cool. Alright, so in the morning you get to Korahi. Yeah, Yoshie?
Yep.
Okay. Let's take
Let me
that
just bring
Anthir
myself
off.
over there.
And where's Yoshie? Yes. So yeah, you come up and Yoshie, he's there. He's like and sort of like anticipating and everything like that. He's like, so
So yes, I'm good. How is the work coming on?
it's really, really good. I can't wait to try it on the Velociraptor.
Oh,
Where
good.
is it?
So at this point, Eldas is back because it's morning, right?
Yeah.
So I say, Eldas, take a step forward, show him Charmander.
Charmander's currently stabled with the Velociraptor,
Yeah.
Oh.
isn't it?
Charmander, I'll go get him.
Right.
I'll go get.
You're
Yeah.
like, okay, I'll go get him
So
and come back.
we'll be a minute.
So Korohu's sort of like, okay, and he sort of takes out this it's cobbled together basically. It's sort of like sheets or patches rather of chainmail that are sort of like strapped together into something that can sort of be draped over Velociraptor sort of form.
I like that.
And sort of like belted across the front. So it's almost like barding for a horse, but it's sort of been adapted a little bit to the Velociraptor side.
Yeah, nice.
The chain is, some of it's old, some of it's new. It's obviously been sort of like, as I said, cobbled together. But yeah, he seems quite proud of it, and he's sort of anxious to sort of go and see. Eldas, you go down to get Charmander. Yeah. And the Velociraptors are on one side of the pen. Okay. Charmander's on the other side of the pen, on the nice side of the pen. Okay,
Yes.
and he's all quite sort of hunkered down and all that. The other Velociraptors are showing signs of wear and tear, shall we say. He has basically established some dominance in here. So he sort of like looks up at you, gives you that sort of like sly, look at me sort of grin.
I'm the king of the castle.
Yeah, basically. And he sort of like gives you a little bit of a chirp, like, yeah, hey, what do you want?
Like, we got a present for you. Come on.
Right, he's up. He's sort of like prancing around your legs, almost like an eager dog. And you take him through to Korohi. And Korohi sees this coming towards him, and his eyes sort of like widen a little bit. He's like, "Are you sure that's a Velociraptor? It's a bit big."
Yeah.
Yeah, we fed him well.
Okay. Give me one moment. And he sort of like adjusts some straps and everything. It becomes a little bit looser and a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
And he sort of walks forward a little bit hesitantly, and he says,
Don't worry,
"I'm not
he's
really
kind.
good with the raptors. You put this on." And he hands it
Don't
to
worry, he's kind.
who's he? He hands it to
Eldas.
Eldas,
all
I
right.
suppose.
So Eldas, you've got this heavy sort of chain stuff in your hand, and you've got an eager Charmander at your feet. What are you going to be doing?
I pull out a ration, dangle it in front of him to try and get him to stay still for a minute, and then I place it over him while he's chomping
His head
away.
comes up, like as it settles over his shoulder, his head comes up, and he's, ooh, make animal handling, please. It's high, it's 18.
I'm going to say to him, it's all right, like, this is to protect you.
He legs it. Okay, he legs it. Where is Charmander actually? Where's his?
Up by us
There
in
he
number
is.
3.
Okay, so he comes along here. He's scraping along the wall. He's trying to get this off him and everything. It falls off around about here. Okay, and Charmander legs it. He's around here somewhere. Okay, you see him sort of come back here, and he's just he peeks around the side, looking at you. He looks he sniffs at it, picks it up in his teeth, and he sort of shakes it from side to side. I don't think he's...
I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna take it off him and throw it on top of me.
Right.
And then say, "Look, And then can Yoshie or somebody just hit me with a mace? I want to try and prove to
okay.
him that it's to protect him. So
Yeah, I think
Okay.
since there's chainmail, a mace would still work
Okay,
you. So I
yeah.
think he's gonna like do a light hit with the katana because
Okay.
obviously
Yeah,
it's
like a slash.
chainmail.
Slash
So
with the
it's not-
katana, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Cora, he winces at his beautiful blade being scraped along this. But so yeah, Charmander sees it as it comes up and he sort of sniffs it.
sees that it's not hurt me.
Yeah. Gives sort of like a low grumble. And he's like, okay, I try. Alright, try put it back on him. Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Alright,
nice.
so it's a crit. So again, he seems a little bit uncomfortable, a bit skittish. You know how like a horse is when you first put a saddle on it. Yeah, it doesn't particularly like it. It takes a few sort of like steps around and everything. Sort of like looks at you, sort of like a do I have to? Sort of thing.
Yeah.
And I think Anthir and Eldas are like, don't worry, we're here to protect you, okay?
Charmander's strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, not as strong as us though.
Charmander protects you. He's talking to Anthir now. Charmander's strong. Charmander protects you.
No.
Yes, I know.
don't
That's
need-
why we need to protect Charmander. Because if Charmander gets wounded, then we won't have anybody to protect us.
I'm not sure that I'm sure the Carvars will go a different way about that. Like
I
Yeah.
agree with you, Nada, but we're not actually going to say that to Charmander.
crack bolt.
Alright, he's sort of he doesn't seem that pleased, but he assents to wear it. Okay. I think it needs to prove itself in battle to him before.
Yep.
Yeah. Alright, but we do need to make a change to Charmander.
Huh?
Yes, we need to take his
He
armor
goes
class
up.
up to 15.
Wait, I thought with chainmail it was 16.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
16 with chainmail, yeah. 15's a breastplate.
Yeah.
Chainmail. 16, yeah, okay. So take it up to 16. So armor class is 16. And that is chain. Proficient in all armor. Bang. Has that changed it on your token for you? If you click it on him, does it show as 16 as his armor class?
No, it's still showing as 12.
Details, the armor class. Okay, I'll just change it to 16 there.
You've changed it on his bio.
Yes, but it should automatically change.
Has
Yes, but it should
changed
automatically
now, anyway.
change. Yeah.
Okay, so that's changed.
Yep.
That's all
Yes.
up.
I think after this has happened, I'm going to walk up to Corey and say, yes, I do take good care of the blade. Whenever I get into a fight, I always clean it off and take care of it. Don't worry. And how
are you
much will
finding
that
it?
be? I love it. It is the best blade I've ever had my hands on. It is the best blade I've ever seen.
that.
I don't think Nada's ever seen him clean the blade. Like, or use a wheat stone. Like, you just see Nada going like, are you sure, mate?
I say, yes, I am sure. How much blood would you see over this blade now if I did not clean it?
I think he just points to pocket. Look, there's a dull spot there. Look, give it here. Just starts wheat stoning it.
Corey, he just
Like,
sort
hands
of
it back
chuckles.
after a minute.
Well, I'm glad you
There
like
you
my
go.
work. Remember to tell everyone where you got it from.
Okay, yes. I will. Best myth I've ever seen.
And he bows. He bows. Thank you very much.
That's okay. And how much will the armor be?
The armor is
Money. A lot of it.
His handbook. Where is?
I'm fairly sure it's like 125 or something, but
Yeah, I took the marker out. Yeah, 125.
alright.
Yeah. Got 125 for his work.
Alright, so I'm at 294 gold.
Okay.
Thank you.
Alright.
Thank you for your
Korohi
business.
pulls out another one of these things. It looks like possibly like one of his first prototypes when he was cobbling something together. Locks up his shop. He says, "I'm going to go and try this one on the other ones now," and he sort of goes up this way.
Okay.
Okay. What are you
No.
going to be doing now?
Um,
You're a full Valerian. You've handed in your quests that you need to, and you have your rewards. Your path is open before you.
I can't really remember what else we had to do.
I'm not sure nothing where we have that quest to go south. Don't
Yeah, we
we?
did. Yeah. So we can head down to where?
What are you going south for?
The temple.
Yeah.
You want to discover a temple, yeah?
They said either that or we can go head back to Port Nines or we can head to the Kobold Mountains.
Kobold Mountains.
I have a lot of
You could
info
do
to
that.
If
report on.
you're trying
Yeah.
to find the reason for this disease that's afflicting
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cholts,
the
yeah, and you
yeah,
now have your
yeah.
charter that allows you to travel anywhere in Cholts.
Mm.
So, should we take you through to the?
You're the Forsaken one that guy was talking about. I think that might have
No,
something
the
to do with
temple.
it.
There was a temple mentioned, wasn't there?
Yeah, the Temple of
what-
Mesro, but I don't think
um,
that's matters as much as, you know, the Forsaken one he was talking about that ripped his flesh. Not
True.
flesh,
Yeah, the
but
Forsaken
yeah.
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or have I taken
And he said
you?
that,
Yep.
yeah.
I think it's actually probably a really good idea if we leave it here.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, because
Because-
most of the girl do her
Can I
thing,
just
doesn't
do
she?
15 minutes before?
Yeah.
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 Because I just need to sort of put something forward to you. I just need to know what your destination is.
I think we should head down south, and I'm sure the Kobolds would appreciate it if we stop by the Kobold Mountains.
Okay.
Yeah. I know this is Mesro, so I think the temple that we were talking about is going to be somewhere around here.
We
The
can
temple
head
is
to
called
Mesro.
If you remember the inscription, it said the temple. He's building a temple to the south. It is called
Yeah.
Mesro.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So
yeah.
you're going to go via Port Nine Zaru. Yeah, you're going overland because you
Yeah.
haven't got anything else, and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
basically decide
I've-
from there. Okay. So you get
Yeah,
all your stuff together.
I'd like to go
Sorry?
back to Port Nunzayuru at some point because
Spend,
we've got a
spend a bit of
token
time there.
that's worth like 50 gold points as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I
And
think
Mag-
I think a couple of days there would be nice. You know.
Well, it's
Bit
a
of an
good
R-
central
bit of
point to
R&R.
go to anywhere else from, really. Kobold
Yeah.
Mountains, Mesro, or anywhere else. Okay, so mid-morning, you leave. Say your goodbyes to Korohi and everything like that. Korohi is covered in scratches and bites.
Oh.
He looks very, very disgruntled, and he hasn't managed to get this armor on any velociraptors. And he says to you, Yoshie, on your way out, he says, "I bloody know why we've never put this stuff on the velociraptors before." Okay. So you make it down the road a little ways.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of time and everything, you have one night, nothing happens. The next day, you're travelling down to a nearby ford. I will drag you over. And Charmander as well. I take it you got all your stuff for Flamey Isle.
Yes.
you?
I would have brought that if I could
Yeah.
have. Pardon me. I will take off 30 gold, and I'll just put down
Okay.
3 sets for mine filial, and I would have got him back.
Okay.
So
You
I'll
just
take off 30
move
gold.
all of this to.
Did you buy me any potion stuff,
That's
Jack?
one.
Oh no, I
188.
didn't. I just brought a poisons kit. I didn't buy any potion stuff.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Sorry.
Okay.
There was like dried, prepared potions and herbs and like fresh herbs over down there though.
Okay,
No
well, you
worries.
guys have actually had one night, so if you do your herb check, you do your book check, and everything for me quickly while I'm setting this up.
I have my owl on my shoulder, like I'm just like scritching him. It's good. It's good to see you again. It's good to see you again. Just happy to see my
Nice.
owl.
Do I roll like a poisonous kit to see if like I can see any poisons around or something? I don't know.
No,
I don't know how to use it.
it tells you on it. It should do. Let me just get you guys across here again. Copy. Okay. Alright, can everyone see? We don't have a flamey owl.
I don't have. I should have one.
I recognise this one.
Jack helped me make this a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, not the actual, the base map, you know what I mean? Anyway.
Dad,
Yeah,
I think you might have missed something. I don't think we're supposed to be able to see them.
what's that?
I can't see. I got line of sight.
I have.
Okay, you shouldn't be able to see. Oh, these ones up here. Yeah. You can
Yeah.
see them.
You know, you can take them to the GM layer.
Yeah, they onto the GM layer. Okay, fantabulous. All right, so you get to the part of the path that you came up before, and there's a stream which sort of comes down, and is it goes across a ford. So basically, what you need to do is you need to sort of come down this way, across the ford here, and your exit is down there. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
I think Anthir is gonna. Oh, sorry.
Okay, one by one, take your movements as you want to. We're going to do like 2 turns
One.
and then we're going to stop.
I think
2,
Yoshi's gonna try to go like
3,
around the bushes.
Stop.
4, 5.
Okay, wait 1 second. So, Nada, stop.
Come on,
You've done
Fabio, I'll be
yours.
going there. That's mine.
Okay. So, everyone else now?
Yep. All right.
Okay, stop.
4.
Yoshi?
15,
Okay.
20, 25, 30.
Okay, so the only one that made it was Yoshi. Alright, 1 second.
Oh.
I'm going to take you back to where this happens.
Ah, damn it.
Okay. Charmander is there. There. And Yoshi,
Oh.
you were there. Okay. Alright, so what happens here is... Alright. There's a loud rumble that sounds as the trap is released, and large boulders rain down on you. First, small fist-sized rocks, but they are quickly followed by large boulders. A glance upward reveals 2 gnolls laughing and yipping excitedly. Anyone
that's
within a
what
5x5 area marked on the road must make a DC 15 dex save or take 3d6 bludgeoning damage. Anyone that has to move more than 5 foot to reach safety makes the save at disadvantage. So, people making the save at disadvantage are Eldas and Charmander. Okay, I'll just put that in there because it tells you what you need to know.
So I need to make a. Was it dexterity?
There we go, I've just put it in the link. Okay.
All right. So first, this is Yoshi with a 14.
Okay.
How?
Dex save for Nipa plus 4 from arcane deflection.
And Anthir with 11. Oh, I'm not rolling well, am I?
Okay,
So this is Nipa. So
3d6 for
22.
both of mine.
Alright, so who failed?
And
Me.
Nada.
What did
Both
you
of
have to
mine
do?
did.
Okay.
15.
Nada fails.
Elders.
Yoshi and Anthir fail.
And Eldas fails.
No, it wasn't Elders. It was. Well,
Charmander.
I got. Yeah. No, I got 13 as Eldas, Charmander passed.
Okay.
Because it was
Oh.
I
disadvantage.
got
wasn't it?
13 as Nada.
Dad.
Such a... Yeah?
Anthir isn't on this map,
Anthir's not on the map. Oh, for
No.
fuck's sake. Alright.
but Anthir did fail as well.
Okay, let me just get onto the map. I'm going to do it from the top quickly. Copy.
So I was the only one that got hit.
No, Yoshie got hit, and Anthir got hit.
Yoshie didn't have to make the roll. He was the only
Oh, did
one
he
that
not?
didn't.
No, you were far enough away.
Okay.
Oh,
And then Anthir, I'm going to say that Anthir was in there because he wasn't on, so anyway.
yeah. So Anthir takes 10 damage, is it?
Alright, so anyone who failed takes 10 damage. Okay, so the first Eldas roll was for Charmander, yeah? So he takes the damage.
No, it was Eldas.
Okay,
Because
so Eldas
Charmander, if you look a couple down,
right.
it says Charmander.
Yeah, it's unfortunately because everyone's linking everything else to in there. It's hard for me to sort of see which rolls off for which
Yeah.
when we do a thing. So,
It's okay.
so the Eldas Dexterity, you're 19. Okay.
Yeah, that one's Charmander. Was 19. And Eldas got 13. So she took the damage.
Alright, so everyone failing, take 10 damage. Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, that's where we're going to leave it today. Yeah, rocks are rolling around your feet. You're hearing the yipping knolls above here.
That literally is a cliffhanger.
That is a cliffhanger.
Oh my God. Oh my
That's
God.
amazing. That's an amazing pun.
I did not plan that. Okay. So
Honestly,
yeah, this
next
next
level-
one is going to take a while. All right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll organise
next level, I'm taking resilience for
Yeah.
Nada. Yeah, no, it's as a dex, it's annoying because as a dex fighter, you expect to be really good at dex saves, but I'm not. I've by 4.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, guys. Thank you very much for doing this impromptu
Right,
session.
thank you.
Thank
And
you.
we
Really
shall
good
see you
session
next
again.
week. Bye.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye.